And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That took a little faster than I expected, I guess. Or maybe not. I don't know. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you. Let's save again. Here we are. Oh, that was slightly spicy, so I'm sweating like a pig now. Well, more than I was before. Lols. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to work. December 24th. Good evening. Hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Jill? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds, so if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get some variety. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Jill. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs, you invited Titty Hacker, Jill invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it a Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? Yeah, what the hell. I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. The Lilum freaks me out. Should we make it a big one? Yes, we should. Extra money. Here you are. Thanks. It's an interesting outfit in this cold season, Miss Vela. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilum friend is Ascension. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called YIIK? Or Y2K Bartender? That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost in the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Oh, it's the girl that appears in the TV. Spook. Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Fluffy dream. All aged. 3 adult height. 3. Fluffy dream, sir. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? Oh shit, I misclicked. He'll be fine, something, whatever. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss! Diddy! R&B! I'm coming! You see, Diddy is a 1917's purist. He has he has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased. Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple minutes, but that will be that. You should go check on him though. Right. Thanks again for the directions. Oh, it's... Is it the Oh, he's talking with the hobo? Or somebody about R&B? Oh, shit. That's sad. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly though, jeans under his skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy. Hi honey. Are you okay? I just kinda wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilin just wander? Can I get you something? Sugar Rush. Yeah, that. Dorothy seems down. She asked for Sugar Rush, but hasn't she told me about a ring that cheers her up? Excuse me. It's Piano Woman all the time. She always asks that. If I'm not mistaken. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having Piano Woman whenever you felt like celebrating on or feeling down? I did? Wait, I did. You actually remembered such a thing. Booyakasha, booyakasha. I'm the best bartender. Fuck your couch. You're so sweet. I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did because it was you who needed my help, but the hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chance of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I've brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were said, and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me. Although I wondered for a while, do Lilim really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, there was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them, and you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were the only distilled versions of the law some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate on what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Change the subject a bit though. The mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment's very comfy, you know. It's a tad small though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, "Far!" It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A Lilum kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Oh, isn't it the one robot that was such an old model that he would not be uploaded because he was lacking the hardware or something like that? I think so. Do you want anything else? I think it was cut off from the source. Well, he wasn't cut off from the source. He, if I remember it correctly, and if it's the same person, then he was such an old model that he did not have the hardware inside of him that would be put into the newer models that would allow them to be their consciousness be uploaded to the database. So he would just die. There was nothing else he could do. And there was no way to upgrade him to actually have that thing in him. Whatever. Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay then. What would Dorothy order? Well, she would order Piano Woman, but there was something else that she liked. Did she order Pile Driver at all? Yeah, Frothy Water, because it sounds like Dorothy. Oh, Bleeding Chain. That's what I'm gonna give her. Here. Wrong? Ah, shit. I still love you, but this is definitely wrong. I still can't believe you actually remember what I said about the Piano Woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know. I wondered for a while, though, why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Come again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. Well, I made a mistake. Oh, well. Probably the safest bet would be to give her I don't know. Pile Driver, maybe? Whatever. I couldn't give her another Piano Woman, that would be too easy. You're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated. Bad touch? Could be bad touch as well, yeah. Giggity. The way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Excuse me. Like what? Well, my mom, guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian. That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilum after they deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So, what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Huh? Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me, if she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time my job involves role-playing. A daughter, student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well, I think I'll go now. Thanks for lending me an ear, honey. My boss told you about the party tomorrow, right? Yep, I wouldn't dare to miss that. Okay then. Alright then, see you tomorrow. Good luck. Thanks. And that's that. Boss, I'll be taking my break. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for another hour. And then I will finish. So I'm not gonna go until 8:30 or 8:45 this time. Because talking for 4 hours straight or 3.5 hours is gonna be painful as it is. Or reading. But we will see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I usually say one thing and then I switch to another and it's gonna change maybe potentially. Who knows? Alright. Okay. Well, I already made one mistake with serving drinks today, so I'm not gonna get a perfect score for this. Not that I really hope for it or strive for it, but you know, why not? Extra money won't hurt. I need to remember to buy more cigars. I mean, that's good outlook on life. Back, did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year, not really, no. Alright. $60 for instant ramen, by the way. Look at that, I just noticed this. Cyberpunk world sucks. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match, he must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Good evening, Jill. How you doing? That nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Something cold? Hey, guess what she's getting? She's getting one of the most... Shit, she's not getting that one. Never mind. Does this one have ice? There we go. She's getting one of the most expensive drinks in the place. Because Daddy needs money. Well, I guess Jill needs money as well. So. It's a win-win. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside's so cold too? It's not that cold actually. but I always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So, Stella isn't with you today? God damn it, the nose keeps on running for some reason. Stupid body. Falling apart. So Stella isn't with you today. She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there is a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there is too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Yeah. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. No. God, what the hell? I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend though. I don't mind going to them. I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. That and, I'm not one to wear dresses, you know. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I won't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? Yeah, they do look a bit drilly. Definitely. They look cute, but... She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, why not go through a reduction surgery? Because... What the fuck was that sound? Because she also kinda likes having that size. She takes her bust size of her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Buffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Her drills are the drills that will pierce the heavens. No. Her drills are the drills that will create the heavens. Or a heaven that I'm gonna motorboat. Anyway, sorry. Whoa. Lost myself there for a second. Woo. Whew. Anyway, but the drill that will create the heaven is a quote from the show, so I'm not just making shit up. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her. Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding Jacobs or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the mom. Do you feel self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really, I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although, it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do. Give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic? Let's get her Fringe Weaver, which is 90% alcohol. Here, thanks! You don't want to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. Makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, Boss, Jill, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say, yeah. What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan doing now with the whole White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared the plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling, and I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of the place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out. See what I'm talking about? Talking for 3.5 hours? Like, non-stop? I know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright, something strong. Perhaps something manly. Let's give him Mars Blast. Yeah. 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Can we make it a double? We cannot. We only have 7 spots left. Well, blend it in, blend it in. Here you go. Yeah, this'll do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? The girl, Crimson something. I'm tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's some big name from Kanyavania. Is that like a... Is that a country named in honor of Kanye West? Kanye West. It's amazing. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if it's still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there is nothing left. They're using him as guinea pig to see what causes that reaction, if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know? Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobbled velvet? Let's go with the cobbled velvet. What up? All on the rocks. 1, 2, 1. Nope. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time. He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least... God damn it. Stupid nose. Deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Now for unfounded accusations. His daughter is a vampire, and she smells of elderberries. Well, she is not a vampire, but she is like either a terrorist or like extremist activist, something like that. Which you could say, to an extent, are same. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What's it like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, and even if she's alright? You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So, how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank accident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down, or something else is happening. Oh yeah, she might be part of the... oh, what's the name of that group? Harbingers? Yeah, might be a part of Harbingers. It's a group that wanted to overthrow the White Knights and expose them for all the corruption. So she's like I guess, yeah, terrorist / activist, so I was correct. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before her trail goes cold. Rano, come on. You can read, can't you? Reading is great. You should learn to do it at some point in your life. Why am I talking like William Shatner. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Jill, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. One mistake. Oh well. $900. That's fun. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Jesus Christ. What? What? Happy holidays. A party then. I'll bring you leftovers. Ooh, nothing on this board? Wow. Okay. Lillian receiving mysterious messages. Update 2. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels on Lillian? Either way, some reporters indicate that Lillian's behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lillian advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The King of the West, Kanjai, from the western nation of Kanyavania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit, Mariana Zimmer 35 told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you just make them from scratch to match your every needs? More as we investigate. God damn it. Is this supposed to be a play on Kanye and Kim Jong-un? It's gotta be. And they're shooting on Venezuela as well. God damn. Yoru Yori is the best show this season. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, I've never been a fan of Yuri. That weirds me out. Not the lesbian part. Don't get me wrong. That is fine. I don't care about that. But the amount of Yuri anime that there is, like schoolgirl Yuri anime that there is, and how how they always portray how younger girls like just look up to and just love the girl that is like a class above them or whatever. That shit is fucking weird. Just weird to me. I don't know why. I'm like, holy shit, Japan. What is wrong? Why? Why is this a thing? Is this because there's not enough dudes or whatever? Or why? But it's just strange. I don't know why. Just straight. It's just me. But I like slice of life shows, so not all of them. There are only a few that I like. Then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuri Yuri, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals at the popular Denchi U forum seem to be divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? Yeah, remember when all shows were like Fate Grand Order? Especially with characters like Archer that does not use bow and arrows. Or at least in the most famous Fate season, I guess. You girls are just haters who hate their lives. Where? I'm going to marry Sheena too. Wake me up inside. You can catch YY every Friday on RS TV. Can't wake up. Wake me and bring me. Mega Christmas is here. Was it Mega Christmas or Mega Christmas? Don't know, don't care. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different considering they have the same date, but still pretty cool. Whoop, I gotta go, time to sum some books. Okay, now that I read it, I can... Oh shit, I didn't buy anything today. Let's go with paper lantern. And that. There we go. I'm sorry, I can't get rid of this runny nose. No matter what I tried. I tried blowing it, tried sucking it. I was gonna say maybe you want to save up for that nano camo thing, but that works too. Well, the thing is, nano camo is just the... It's completely for just looks. But the stuff I buy in the shop actually helps. Because stuff in the shop prevents her from being distracted at work. So after I get her all of that shit, I will buy like this probably. I'll try to save up money for this. Because I want to be rad. And like this. So we'll need $10,300. Dollar bills, yo, dollar bills, go to work. Well, there's no work today, so. Good evening. I'd buy that for $1. Jill, I thought you come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Jill are in your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Jill? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, almost here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill, greet her properly. Welcome to Valhalla. Wait. Ah. Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up, it's become a reflex. Wait, Alma also came in her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Ripped sweaters get a free pass. Yeah, ripped sweaters. On a big-breasted lady? Holy shit, looks amazing. Exactly, silly question, never mind. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? They're not ribbed for her pleasure, sadly. They're ribbed for pleasure of looking at her. But nice joke there. Appreciate it. Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks just like a set of wires, but you can create a flame with them. Put the food... Put the food inside it, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up, just like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So, you've bought infomercial stuff too, haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Wow. Dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. Or not. I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. It's a corgi wearing a fucking Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Oh. Hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay. See? That's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help. I'll go help Sweater Pups. Pow pow. Look how awesome that joke is. Not only she's talking about her tits and the fact that she's wearing a sweater, these guys are also, they're not puppies, but they're also dogs. Lols. Couple girls, cybernetic assassin with corgis with sunglasses, eye patch. It's a cybernetic eye patch. Look at it. It has a fucking camera or some shit right there. Although it kind of looks like a fidget spinner or whatever. Not a fidget spinner, what's it called? Fidget cube. Because, let me show you something. Fuck! No! I accidentally dropped my vape on one of my buttons and that shit disappeared. But if you remember the way the eye patch looks, if you look at this, don't mind my horrible fingers, actually like this, like that. See, this is what it reminds me of. Except except these things, I guess, are vertical. And yeah, it's a fidget cube. I bought a fidget cube instead of a fidget spinner because I just wanted to see it, and it was like $2 for it, and I was like, eh. And it's neat. You can press buttons, you can turn the wheelies, you can touch the ball, you can practice your skills with the clitoris right here, or like here if your girl is on the bigger side. You can clip that, by the way. It would be nice. Please clip that whole thing. Me discussing it. Alright, we're all here so we can start. Yo, Anchorage. Alma. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly or burn that bitch. Also, give me a second. I need to see if something... if I've activated something by dropping the... or pressing that button. Okay, it doesn't look like I did. There is sound, there is that, there is that, there is that. Okay. Okay, everything seems to be working fine. Okay. Okay, we're good. I was afraid because that button is... I guess it didn't activate properly, but the button that my vape fell on would open up the webcam. Just the webcam, I mean. Fuck. I want to die. This is annoying. I apologize profusely, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what came over me. It's just runny nose, all stream. So, how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. And no, it's not because of the vape. Absolutely not, because I do it all the time and I never sneeze. I feel like it's because of the perfume that I put on myself before the stream, because I was like, I want to sit here and smell nice. And I guess it did not agree with me this time. And yes, Cologne, fine, whatever. Perfume, cologne, who gives a shit? Yes, I know, perfume is for girls, cologne is for men. But, I mean, if a girl's perfume smells nice, I don't see a reason not to put it on myself. No, I'm using cologne, of course, yeah. And yes, I'm a whore. I put cologne on myself before streaming sometimes because I want to feel nice. You know. Because if I feel nice, you will feel nice as well. That sounds like a prostitute slogan. I take those words back. Feels nice, I would put her... Never mind. If a girl feels nice, I would put her in a basement. Is that what you wanted to say? We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. As long as that mod stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. You'll play. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, before we start playing, give me a sec. Okay, I think I feel better now, but we'll see in a moment. Truth or Dare. Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill. Yes? You start. Pick someone. Oh, let's see. Click on the border of the person you want to pick. Let's go with Jillian. Okay then, Jill, what do you pick? Truth. What's your last name? Dare, I picked Dare. Try to make a sugar rush with your eyes closed. Alright. Here. This is a beer. Well, it works, I think. My turn, right? Well, me, pick me. You, the dog. Come on. Dare, I dare you. No, I'm the one that dares you. Bring it on. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. You're not sitting. Sir, yes, sir. Whatever, you did it. Alright, you, the blonde. Pet me. Yeah, whatever. Your hands are cold. Colder than your usual hands, I guess. Alright then, Jill. I'll go with Dare. Give me a shoulder massage. Really? Really? Okay. You're good at this. My grandpa taught me how years ago. How old were you when your grandpa died? 14 or so, if memory serves right. Then he was... Sorry, need to use the bathroom. Ooh. Did she get that excited from the shoulder massage? Jill, what did that massage do exactly? It was a regular massage. I might have accidentally unclasped her brother. Oh. Well, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I actually thought she did a shoulder massage. Super exciting Alma in the process, and she had to go ring the doorbell, if you know what I mean. It felt like something snapped. Well, just imagine the pressure the poor thing must be subject to. You have a pretty triumphant look on your face, though. Wouldn't you? I wonder. If everyone's done talking about my bra, let's move on. I wonder how long until the food is done. Click the portrait of the person you want to pick. Well, let's go with Dorothy. Dorothy. Yes, I picked Dare. Okay, I want you to put your leg behind your head. Just that? Alright. So, the extra flexible joints weren't just a bluff. I never bluff. I'm pretty sure I heard something rip though. It's her vagina, it's her vagina, it's her vagina. That's what got ripped. Ah. Okay then, Dana. I pick dare. I dare you to stare honey straight in the eye for 10 seconds. Sure. Oh no. Please stop. 7 seconds. And done. Okay then, dog. Yes, challenge me. Chase your tail, but only make 3 spins. No more, no less. Alright. Done. That was 4. And now, 2. Ah! That was 3, good job. Alright. Hey Jay, pick one. There. I dare you to call me a good boy. Good boy. Yes! I'm getting hungry. Click on the portrait of the person you want to pick. Let's go with Dana. Boss, I'll pick Dare. Can you lift me with just your non-mechanical arm? Alright, you can. Please put me down. Well then, hey Jill. Truth or Dare? Can I really pick? Let's go with Dare. Okay then, please cross your arms. Alright. Now turn a bit to the left. I mean my left. Oh, a bit more, and now stand still for a second. Boss, is that a picture? That it is. Nope, not even same race. Sorry for the trouble. You were comparing me to a pig? Yup. Can I at least see it? Nope. Fine. A bell? Food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Jill. Truth or Dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Hello? Bit late for the hello, don't you think? 1-1. You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday, but I just got a message that Diana's making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All of this has helped keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katusha or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. Hey! Neato! I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to a war. I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've gotta go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back. Is this chapter 3? What the hell is going on? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me, if you guys have seen an anime called Assassination Classroom, that's what happened to the moon in that show. Milk? Dolce? I love the music in this game. Fucking dope. I need to see if Steam has the soundtrack, just soundtrack. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has Nestor's 10,000? I am so fucked. So it means I shouldn't have bought everything immediately. I should have waited. Fuck my life. Oh, I fucked up so badly. So I need to get 10 grand in 4 days. Man, reminds me of real life. Except I need to get 2 grand in a few days. Okay. Let's see. Model of Warrior returns to TV. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV. So useless. Julianne is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about my waifu, like I wouldn't find out. It's going to be censored. I don't think so. The show was rather tame, as far as I remember. As far as I know. I'm going to marry Julianne. That guy or girl is gonna marry everybody. Oh man, I remember watching the show back when I was like 10 or 70. I think it's 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. You will never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Why keep trying? That is... That is a very sad thought. You know? That is an extremely sad thought. Never seen the show before. Is it any good or is it just a meme? It's a meme show, there's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are those going to be broadcasted as well? The sequels are shit. Oh, I had this conversation earlier, a few days ago, but I have a question too, Dmitry, since you're here. Question is, do you watch through watch the fillers in the shows, in the anime shows? For example, I know you obviously watched all of the Bleach fillers, but let's say, I remember you were watching One Piece, for example. Were you watching the fillers as well, or were you skipping them? And same, like, I don't remember if you watched Naruto, but... For example, because those are the shows that I, like, think of. Let me guess, the problem is you don't know if it's a filler if you haven't read the manga. Yeah, okay. Yup, I had the same conversation. Yeah. Because I was talking to Mike and Megan, and Mike is like, I skipped the vampire, the Bounto saga in Bleach because it's a filler, and I skipped the princess because it's a filler. I'm like, how the fuck do you know if it's a filler if you haven't read the manga? He's like, I read the manga. I'm like, oh shit, well, okay, fine. But Bountos were great. It was the time when they decided to switch to shitty animation, but still was fine. And I was like, I even watched through that whole princess arc bullshit and was like, well, I mean, it's a filler, but it's Bleach, and that was 100 times worse than Bounto Saga. Also, BBS Bountos when? Am I right? Glitch City Olympics return next year. For the 10th consecutive year. Never. That would be sad. That would be sad. I mean, they have everything else, right? They have all other fillers. They have the Sword Rebellion or whatever it's called. They have that princess shit, but not Bountos. They don't even have those whatchamacallem, those 3 dolls. I forgot the names, but the one in the top hat, the bird, and the whatever the fucking block of wool or whatever the fuck the other guy was, who have one of the best songs on that soundtrack for that season. when all three of them sing together. Oh, there were 4, wasn't there? There was a guy who was always... No, that's the head guy. Never mind. Anyway. For the 10th consecutive mod... Well, yeah, mod souls, but... There was a separate name for them or some shit like that. But I guess I'm thinking of a Japanese name that they were using just because the translators or the guys who were subtitling it were like, you know what, fuck it, we'll just put the Japanese word in here instead of mod souls because it sounds cooler. Yeah, they don't even have that. I mean, best team. That would be my new PvP team if they get out and I get all of them. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics. Quincy, whatever the fuck they pronounce it. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Supersolar Thunderdome, this time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanyavania. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, or Kanye, I guess, whatever, fuck it, Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanyavania's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. You wouldn't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now? But enter Touch Fluffy Tail, a new show that aims to challenge the current thread. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots. Just fun with numbers and fluffy tails, said a TFT producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want a death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Street race at the Motor City District leaves 2 dead. Jesus Christ. The Motor City District is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time it had been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as the Death Lane. The Transit Police is currently investigating the deaths, as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, Jay Esposito, told the Augmented Eye. The death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however. That's a promise. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do this day and end the stream. So go to work. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Jill in the back sorting ingredients shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge. Okay, bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order. Pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Jay. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. They'll come back. They always come back. Won't. Will. You called? He said Will, not Jill. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who, me or Will? You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. You, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened? Virgilio, well, aren't we spirited today? For some reason I knew he would show up today. Welcome to Valhalla. Virgilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know. So it's all an act then? Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a bleeding Jane? Sure. Wow. What the hell? What the hell? Did I press something? Yes, I did. So apparently the button that my vape fell on. No, I think I'm good now. Somehow activated this. It started adding shit. Yeah, I thought it was Alma's bullshit somehow. It didn't switch between cameras, but what it did, it somehow started adding shit to the drinks. Or maybe she's going crazy. Also, you cannot go to slot 2 unless there are two people two people to serve. Yeah, this is just a thing. So, tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story and honestly I'd rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? No, spare noise and acid if the conspiracy is real. True, true. Safer, there's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird? You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Wow. I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself, but I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read. Give me yet another layer of enigma. Damn, son. Huh. Well, congrats, no offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Something spicy, something spicy. Let's go with Mars Blast. Yep, see, it's not working. Also, it should not be anything connected to the girl in the TV, because I'm buying everything that Jill wants and she's not distracted. And I think that girl appears only when you're distracted. Here, aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, Bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with passion. No, it's not that rare. I also I don't really care about them. Can eat somewhat spicy, and if it's not spicy, I would eat it even more. Do you like it? Lots, not only in regards to painfully spicy thing, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey bartender, call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior and thank you at that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities and sordid pasts. Jill, Jamie, you. Do you say something? Just rambling. Baby, no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh, again. In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built a bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by insistent salesmen than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get you something bitter here? On it. Want something bitter. Let's go with Grizzly Temple? No. 160, 160, 80, 150. Yeah, let's go with this. 1, 2, 3. All of them are blended for some reason nowadays. Ah, there we go. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. We can make it a big one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here, this works. You like coffee, Miss Bartender? Is there... As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. Well, I get it, it's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even in the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. Here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything it can get you? Gut punch. Okay. Gut punch for the sound detective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1. Here. Oh, you got it right. So, what's up now? Bit of holiday blues, you could say. So, you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You look more like a Festivus kind of a guy. The joke here is he looks like George Costanza from Seinfeld, and George Costanza in the show celebrated Festivus, or rather his father did. Festivus for the rest of us. Festivus was more of a pagan holiday, more than a Christian one. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And, you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say it. I'll refrain. Although now that I think about it, holiday blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, this season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. I mean, it's been like that for a while, dude. If this is 21, 30, whatever. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that Turbo Male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Wait. What? Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. Then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male? Yep. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Get me a Fringe Weaver, will you? Sure, Fringe Weaver is 1-9. Yeah. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Miscounted. I love numbers, but I don't know how to use them. Here, right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knights stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Sabe plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Sabe went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's an old silly rumor here and there, like the vending machine's taser is malfunctioning and applying some more strength. Or that the writer of the last train in the world is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might call that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Give me a moment, please. Uno momento, por favor, as I usually say, because I like to think that I'm more linguistically able than I actually am. Just a sec, just a sec, just a sec. Okay, we're good. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then, no, wait, she's out. Yeah, Jill, you there? Yeah, taking a break. Let me know if someone comes in. Things are pretty quiet outside. Oh, we're playing same music. Jill! Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, thanks. So how you been doing? Pretty good actually. My hair stopped falling out, my appetite is coming back. I hadn't realized just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved a victory. Like I got a hold of my own life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January too. Huh, really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It'll give me time to think on the next course of action. Bit of advice, don't go for BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was gonna go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took the chance when the BDC found me an apartment. Instead of signing the BDC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England, they are. They have their own real estate companies. Apartment complexes where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees. In this city, Realty Nua... Nua? Yeah, I guess. Realty... Wait. Wait. What was the name of that book? There is a book called like Galaxy Nua or something like that. Ah, shit. Dimitri, do you know? It's a science fiction book. Shit. I think that's the... I think it's a reference. Okay, one sec. Oh. Oh, never mind. No. Never mind. Apparently, it's a reference to Fate Stay Night. Rialta Nua. I guess a character or something like that. I thought there was a book by Lukyanenko. Osiris Nuna. Osiris Nuna, по-моему. Fuck. Is that the name? One sec. Da. Yes. Osiris Nuna. So I was way too off base. It's a Russian movie, 2006. It's a movie based on a book by one of my favorite fantasy writers. Or at least I like his... At least I like one of his series. So BDC can easily offer such promises. Oh, Realty New is a bit weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with quality, a brand built around certain expectations. But the truth is that Realty New has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really? I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone gave up on. Water's so good. They became a big name as far as real estate goes. But in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time, they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects. And there are also expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. Nah, I've just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all par for the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different? But enough rambling on my side. You must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a sugar rush. Here you go. Yay! Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Me? Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. I was shocked, I was tired, I was a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me. Not to mention you helped me cool down and your boss saved me. And I don't know, I felt like I had to tell you all that before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now. Thanks a lot. Glad to hear. It was weird to see you like that. It's always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. It did? You don't? I don't. Are you sure? What you saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else has described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same, but... Nah, I don't try to put up that act. Sorry to disillusion you. I'm too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you were putting on an act? And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? I must investigate further. Good luck with that. Say, let's try something bubbly now. Alright, let's get a bubbly drink. What up? Yes, let's give her this. Let's fuck her up real good. Here, thanks. Hey Jill, I'm gonna need some ice. Ah, boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, nice to see you're fine. I'm more than fine, I'm alive, I'm here. I avoided my biggest mistake in life thanks to a timely intervention. I don't know what overcame me, I just felt like everything was shouting. I couldn't stop just shouting, so I just felt like, thank you. Don't even mention it, I just did what I felt was right. Jill, ice please. Right. Are you alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that could help you. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. Something overcame me, but you intervened and I don't know what to say. You already said thank you. Seeing that you're fine is more than enough for me. I should have come to thank you earlier. I owed you that at least. One sec. Don't worry, just go out and be happy. You have a second chance, so use it as best as you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill. Thank you again. Please come again. So, a couple of weeks ago I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her midair. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe, maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Feeling lonely? That voice. Hey Joe, long time no see. Wait, that's the... Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. Anna. Who's Anna? But she's the girl that appears in the TV. No signal, see? I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not in an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julian Stingray, I'm talking to you. Oh. Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. It doesn't, well, can you can't see really. How did she know my full name though? I thought your full name was Julian Natalie Stingray. Or did you legally remove the Natalie? See? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Is this like another... Is this the second Monica? Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at SMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week of balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the Hennessy? The bottles. Okay, you look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Well, that answers your question, Mitri. Ooh, I can see her of a JJ. Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats after all. It's uncannily right, not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays where? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure, thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what whatever. 0 mistakes! Commission today. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. Rent is due on the 30th. Look, imposter managed to get Gabby off her mind, even if for just a little bit. Alright, we're gonna read the news. And then we will end the stream. Yuri, new season. It's finally here. Can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, base god. All boards report in. What other boards, you idiot? Nice. More stupid moblobs. YY gets new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up. Get a job, you stupid neat. Oh god, here we go. Prepare hot cocoa, sit on comfy couch, put on my favorite mega Christmas sweater. Oh, I see snow falling outside. Turn on the heater, get my blanket, watch glorious YY and fall asleep when it ends. I am the comfy. I wish I was as comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy the euros for me, danger you. This thread is closed. I'm gonna use that phrase, I am the comfy, from now on. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protests. The members of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found on the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, nominally known in the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can take us down in the streets, so use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender, Love told AE during phone conversation. They are currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Parliament discusses anime influence. Anime was a mistake. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash, a representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own hands. Several anime studios heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market, Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Damn it. Taylor the Brain tired of name change requests. A couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Sola anime project. Oh, that's the guy who came into the bar. One of the highlights from the interview that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian because Brian the Brain on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Taylor said, told the AE team. I like the name Taylor and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be a part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking at the chances of becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Taylor! And we're gonna save the game here. Okay. Alt F4 this bad boy. Switch to this. Close. Alright. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, it's been a pleasure streaming for you. I hope you enjoyed some of the funnier parts of that stream, and I hope you're watching this on YouTube. If you are, go to my Twitch. I stream sporadically, but every day. Unfortunately, I don't have a set time anymore, or yet. Whatever. So, yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same channel. Tomorrow we're gonna dedicate all day to Warcraft because it's a reset day, obviously. So, we will have to do a lot of stuff there. But, as I said earlier, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!